Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and it is time for the regular guys to come in and play. Although on the mound we will have McNichol, who's not all the way rested up, but he's most of the way there, so we'll see how far he can get us. Oh, I didn't have my phone ready to go to get the standings. Still not used to giving that update. Oh, we got another rainy day. I forget if that was excuse me, if that was the first game or just yesterday. I think that was the first game. We had just a nasty day to play in. Cubs look to have the same lineup we've been seeing. Jason Marquis on the mound. Almost got this keyed up here. All right. So coming into today's games, the Marlins have the lead in the NL East, one game over the Braves and the Phillies. Gives them a magic number of 14. Squirrels have clinched the Central. The Diamondbacks with now a 6-game lead over the Dodgers, giving them a magic number of 9. And the Cardinals with a 3-game lead now in the wild card for the National League. In the AL East, the Yankees and Orioles are still tied, both holding a 3-game lead over the Red Sox. The Tigers, after being so good all year, have kind of struggled since they got that magic number. It's down to 13, still holding a 2-game lead over the White Sox. The White Sox keep cutting into that lead. The Angels with a 2-game lead over the Astros also gives them a magic number of 13, and the White Sox still with a 1-game lead in the wild card, though I think that's not what they're aiming for at this moment. So back in this game, Kester struck out. Marvin has a 1-1 count. He's going to bat left-handed. Hits this one a line drive over Ozuna's head and into left field. And he's going for second for some reason, and that's not going to work out. So some bad base running, base hit but no base runner, brings Chief to the plate. He's going to ground out to second. So nothing to show for that top of the first. Matt Merton will lead things off for the Cubs. You can see the regular lineup in. McNichol on the mound. Who I do think McNichol's future is really coming out of the bullpen, but we'll see if we can stretch him out into starter at some point. He's been good as he's been in there, though. He's got Merton with an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Santana at the plate. Now, first pitch really sailed on him. That one too low. There, catches the outside corner, makes it 2-1. Then goes low again, 3-1. Swing and a miss, we got a full count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, so I do like to think that Jonathan taught McNichol that palm ball. Carlos Pena has a 1-1 count. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So no score in the first inning. The Squirrels will send Terry up to the plate to lead off in the second. First pitch is down and away. Called strike. Terry pops this one into left or right center rather, and it does drop in for a base hit. Not hit hard, but well placed. The Squirrels now with an actual base runner. Frank at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Hit up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Puts runners on first and second for Tom. Still no outs. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. Up the middle, that'll be another base hit. Terry will try to score, and he will make it there. Squirrels take the 1-0 lead. Zach now at the plate. Still runners on first and second, and still nobody out. Cubs at risk of letting this get away early. 1-1 on Zach. He hit that one a ton. Off the back wall, a 3-run homer. His 6th of the season, measured at 377 feet. There was no doubt on it. Makes the game 4-0, and the Cubs have still not recorded an out. I really thought that was going to end up out on Waveland. Just missed that, but they all count the same. Brings Joey to the plate. He'll take a strike. Another called strike. This one in the dirt. Joey hits this one, a ground ball to short. Hardy takes care of it. There's the first out of the inning. McNichol without a hit this year, at least in the majors. First pitch called a strike. This pitch is inside. Down and out, 2-1. McNichol just fouled down the first base line. 2-2. Called strike 3 on a changeup. That was the second strikeout of the game so far with Marquis. Kester was the first, and now he is back at the plate. And he puts this into left field for a 2-out single. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. You'll remember he got a base hit that he tried to stretch into a double when he had no shot at making it. Puts this one a line drive into right center. Probably had a better shot at making that a double than he did his first one, but he doesn't try here. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs for Chief. And Chief will look at strike 1. This one misses, up and away. High again. There's a called strike, 2-2. Called strike 3. But the Cubs score 4 to start the second inning. The Cubs will start off with J.J. Hardy in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch to Hardy, called a strike. And then a curveball into the dirt. Called strike on a fastball. And puts a palm ball into center field for a base hit. So leadoff single brings Carlos Quentin to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounds this one to third. Chief goes to second with it. Kester on to first, but not in time. So 1 away. Runner on first. Rongo at the plate, who has been very good this whole series. He is quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout there for McNichol. Brings Gary Matthews Jr. to the plate. First pitch is too low. And a swing and a miss. Called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we'll move on to the third inning. Squirrels leading 4-0. Terry will lead off things in the third. Terry did get a base hit in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Puts this one into right field. It's going to get down for another base hit. Terry 2 for 2 on the day. Brings Frank to the plate, who also got a hit. He will look at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Tom at the plate. He also got a hit in his first at-bat. He'll look at strike 1 and then swing and miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zach had the big hit, the 3-run homer his first time up. Looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss, but Terry takes off and he is thrown out. He does not get paid to run. That'll end the third, or the top half anyway. 4-0 Squirrels. Ozuna coming to the plate for Chicago. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jason Marquis at the plate. First pitch runs outside. Second pitch is too low. Misses again. McNichol at a 3-0 count. There's a strike. Swing and a miss makes it a full count. All the way back for the strikeout. 2 down, Matt Merton at the plate. 7 strikeouts for McNichol the first time through the order. Two 2-0 the count on Merton. There's a called strike. Popped foul. Tom makes the play. Still 4-0 Squirrels. Zach will come back to the plate with a fresh count. First pitch too high, maybe inside as well. Zach ground ball to second. Santana takes care of that. 1 down, Joey at the plate. The slider breaks outside. Breaks outside again. There's a called strike. Ground ball that gets by the third baseman. Base hit for Joey. That'll bring McNichol to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Grounds this back to the pitcher. Marquis will go to second with it, and that's the only out they will get. So 2 outs for Kester. Runner on first. Kester 1 for 2 so far. Looks at a ball. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. Fly ball into center. And Matthews finally makes the grab. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Still a 4-0 game. Santana will lead things off for the Cubs. Santana watches that one bounce in. There's a called strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Pena at the plate. This one goes too far inside. Swing and a miss makes it 1-1. Misses outside. Pena into right field, right center, whatever. It's going to drop down for a hit. Takes a big turn at first, almost gets back picked off. But 1 on, 1 out for J.J. Hardy, who did get a base hit in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 here. And he will miss on the palm ball, strike 3. 2 down, Carlos Quentin at the plate. He's behind on a fastball. Another called strike. So it misses inside. Quentin lays off. Swing and a miss, strike 3. McNichol is rolling today. So we'll go into the 5th. Marvin to lead off. Still 4-0 Squirrels. Marvin 2 for 2 so far. Although, again, he had some terrible base running to open the game. Has a 1-1 count to start this at-bat. Grounds this one back to Marquis, who knocks it down and is able to pick it up and recover just fine. 1 down. Chief 0 for 2 today. I feel like he's been in a bit of a slump lately. Looks at strike 1. I do not know what my dog is barking at in the background. But Chief gets his base hit, grounds it through the left side. So that'll bring Terry to the plate. He's had 2 bloop singles so far in the game. Looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. This one gets away. Chief will move up to second. 1-2 the count on Terry. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Frank at the plate. Squirrels with the runner in scoring position. First pitch breaks well outside. This one outside as well. 2-0. So misses inside. 3-0. Ground ball to third, and Rosino will actually tag out Chief to end the top of the 5th. Halfway through, 4-0 Squirrels. Rongo will lead things off for Chicago. Rongo struck out in his first at-bat. Which, it's been a struggle to retire him this whole series, so we'll take whatever outs we can get against him. Speaking of, there's a base hit into center field. Before that happened, I was just about to point out McNichol's already up to 10 strikeouts on the day. So he is having himself a performance out there. It's got Gary Matthews Jr. at a 1-1 count. He'll pop it up towards second base. Joey waiting on it, and he does make the grab. 1 on, 1 out. Ozuna at the plate. First pitch, called a strike. Another called strike. Ground ball towards the middle. Joey to Kester on to first. Double play. That'll end the inning. Mark that one down 6-4-3. We'll move into the 6th inning. Still a 4-0 ball game. Tom will lead things off for Indy. And the Cubs are going to change pitchers. You're going to find Manny Corpus. Tom 1 for 2 on the day. Grounds this one to short. Hardy takes care of that. That'll bring Zach to the plate. He is 1 for 2, and probably just because of the timing, he won't get player of the game, though he probably should. That 3-run homer is what really broke things open. 1-1 count in this at-bat. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Joey at the plate. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, called a strike. Fouled away. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitcher spot due up for Chicago. Still 4-0 Squirrels. Does look like Corpus is going to get to hit. He will look at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. One away. Merton at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a foul out. Pops this one up for another foul out, maybe? Yes, Tom does make the play before it can find the screen or the seats. Santana struck out in both at-bats so far today. Pops this one up. Kester looks like he's going to field it, and he does. And that will bring us to the 7th inning. We'll pinch hit Whiteman to lead things off in the 7th, so McNichols had an excellent day, throwing 6 innings. I see Whiteman has been on a tear since he came up from AAA. He will look at strike 1. Look at strike 2. And nails this one, but foul. That'll end up on the street somewhere. Hits this one up the middle sharply for a base hit. 1 on, nobody out. Kester at the plate. He's 1 for 3 so far. Attempted hit and run, but the ball goes foul. Whiteman stays home this time, but Kester puts down a bunt. And that will be a bunt hit. I think the rain might have helped kill that one and made Pena come in faster. So that'll go down as an infield hit. Nobody out. Marvin with a home run. That one lands into the right field bleachers, his 3rd home run of the season. Another 3-run shot, 7-0 Squirrels. And this one is getting ugly fast. Chief at the plate, still nobody out. And he gets a base hit up the middle. And that's it for Corpus. I'm going to find Bob Harry now. All right, Terry, 2 for 3, struck out in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. And this one is too low. Too low again, 2-1. Terry with a line drive into right field that will fall in for another base hit. Runners on first and second for Frank. Still nobody out. First pitch is called a strike. Too low, 1-1. Ground ball to third, but it gets through. That's a base hit, just out of Ozuna's range. Loads the bases for Tom. Still nobody out in the 7th. So Whiteman might get another at-bat here. As Tom, right on cue, puts this into left field. Drives in a run, 8-0 Squirrels. Bases still loaded, still no outs. Zach, who is already homered today at the plate, as he swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one. This should be the first out, maybe even 2. It is. Does score a run, though no RBI on a double play. Makes it 9-0 Squirrels. 2 outs now. Joey at the plate. This might change how I do the pitching here. Joey pops this one up. That should be the 3rd out. So that'll bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Carlos Pena to lead off on the other side. 9-0 Squirrels. Alright, I was going to put Johnston in, but I think I really want him to go 2. So let's put Zap in to throw an inning. And then we'll pinch hit when that spot comes up to lead off in the 8th. And then have Johnston finish things off. That's the plan right now. Carlos Pena, he's 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Fouled straight back. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, J.J. Hardy. He's 1 for 2 today, though Pena's 1 for 2 and Hardy's 1 for 2 did not line up. First pitch, called a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. This should be a base hit. Nope, hook's foul. Take that back. So still 0-2. Zap tries again. Gets a pop-up, but it should make the seats, and it does. Swing and a miss. There, strike 3. 2 down, Carlos Quentin is 0 for 2. First pitch, called a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll move into the 8th inning, a 9-0 ball game. And even though the runs have been scored in bunches, it has felt that lopsided today, which maybe you'd expect with the regular guys in. Let's send Swan out there. By his rankings, he's supposed to have some power to him, though we've not seen it really so far during his stint here. First pitch is called a strike. That one just outside. Almost gets hit. 2-1. Up the middle, that'll be a base hit. Boy, and it is wet out there. These balls are just dying on the ground. Kester, 2 for 4, got a bunt single in his last at-bat. First pitch, called a strike. Inside, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Into right field, Quentin should have this one. And he does. Runner goes back to first. Marvin, 3 for 4, hit a 3-run homer in his last at-bat, which was also left-handed. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Make it 2-1. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Chief at the plate. He's 2 for 4, got hits in his last 2 at-bats. Watches that fastball sail high. This one high as well, maybe outside too. In any case, definitely not a strike. And then another base hit up the middle for Chief. That'll put runners on first and second. Terry at the plate. Howry just keeps wiping his brow, but he's soldiering on. Gets Terry to swing and miss. This pitch is out of the zone. Trying to throw a splitter in this weather probably isn't fun. Can't locate the fastball either. Gets this one over for a strike. 2-2. Pop straight foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the 8th. A 9-0 ball game. Rongo due up for the Cubs. I guess we'll... Oh no, we did pinch hit. That's right. Alright, let's get Johnston out here to try to finish this off. All right, Rongo, 1 for 2 today, a strikeout and a single. He'll start off with a swing and a miss. The sinker just misses outside. This one in the dirt. 2-1. Called strike. 2-2. Fouled away. Just barely got some bat on that. This one fouled away more convincingly. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Matthews, or Gary Matthews Jr. for the full name, so there's no confusion. First pitch is low. And this is up the middle for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Ozuna at the plate is struck out and hit into a double play. Swings and misses, but Tom misses too, and that rolls all the way to the wall. Let's Matthews get to second. Pop fly to first. Terry waiting on it. And he dropped it. Thankfully, Kester had come in to help, and he was able to snag it before it hit the ground. So it works out like it should have, but oh boy, it was an adventure. Mark DeRosa coming in to pinch hit. Runner still on second. First pitch to DeRosa is called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the 8th. We go into the 9th, a 9-0 ball game. Squirrels leading, and they will start off with Frank at the plate. Ryan Doman is going to come in and try to finish things off for the Cubs. Scott Doman. I don't know where I got Ryan from. Scott Doman. First pitch to Frank is called a strike. Grounds this one through the middle for a base hit. Tom at the plate, 1 on, nobody out. First pitch called a strike. This one hit to first. Pena to second. Hardy back to first, not in time. 1 on, 1 out. Zach at the plate. He will swing and miss. This one goes too high. Swing and a miss again. 1-2. This one hit right to second. Santana to short. Hardy back to first. The Cubs get this double play. And that'll bring us to the bottom of the 9th. A 9-0 ball game. Top of the order up for the Cubs. The hits are 20-4, so it's going to take quite an effort here to for the Cubs to get back to this game. Merton 0 for 3, struck out, fouled out twice, and then promptly hits a home run right down the left field line. Just barely misses the foul pole, but on the good side if you're a Cubs fan. His 10th of the year, 374 feet. It does put the Cubs on the board. Just a line drive shot right down the line. Santana, he's 0 for 3 today. Now 9-1. First pitch from Johnston is outside, probably low too. Then he gets a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Carlos Pena. He's 1 for 3. Couple strikeouts with a single in between. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, J.J. Hardy at the plate. He singled and then struck out twice. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3, and that is the ball game. A pretty miserable day outside and not much better on the scoreboard. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 9, Chicago Cubs 1. That will lead us to an off day. I want to say we face the Brewers next, but let me double check that. Yes, we will go back home to face the Brewers before going on the road to the Braves and then with the Brewers again. And then finish up at home with the Pirates. So yeah, we're coming down to it. Just the last handful of series here. Tom gets your player of the game honors, which is fine. I probably would have given it to Zach, but thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we will see you on Wednesday.